So much for hosting. Well, heyo everyone and welcome. I'm your friend, Art of Mana, and let's dive into our 174th stream, a Halloween special where I am going to be playing with you Super Castlevania 4. Listen to this.
Thanks so much for hosting.
Is that not spooky? Okay everyone, this is where it gets very, very real. What we need to do is take a quick peek at options just to make sure. Okay, yep, this is right. Whip, jump, item, sound, background music, effect, yeah, all that stuff is good. We're good. But what we really need to do is start the game and name our character. I need your help, everyone. This is a bit of a choose your own adventure. And welcome everyone. It looks like we've got some wonderful people here in chat. Cactus, welcome. Artie, Harem, Bumbles, Yodastein. Yodastein, it's great to see you. X, welcome. And today, Troxa as well, welcome. Today, like I said, we are playing this game, which, I don't know if you recall, but we played ever so briefly a bit of this game when we got the SNES Classic Edition. Now, I will say, full disclosure, I am playing this game currently on the SNES Classic Edition. I don't actually own the physical game pack for this yet, and I'd like to. It's on my list, but I don't have it at the moment. So, what I'm trying to do is, you know, kind of figure, I still want to play this game. It's good timing to play it. It's actually my favorite Castlevania game. And so my hope is that you'll enjoy it, even though it is not on the original hardware. The character, Evil X says, call the character Art of Evil. That's not a bad idea. We could do, oh dear. How about, actually that gives me a thought. What about, I don't know if we're gonna have enough room. I don't think we will. So, see, this is what I was thinking we could do. It's supposed to be bad of mana, but bad of man, I guess. So mana boo. Oh, Artie, I like the way you think. Hold on, let's do that. Let's do mana. There we go, mana boo. Yeah, the bad of mana was what I was hoping. Oh, bad o mana, like Jack o lantern. That could work too. Okay, votes. 1 for mana boo, 2 for bad o mana. I will. I'll accept votes here at the moment. Art of X, Evil X says. Oh dear. But yeah, oh my goodness, this is going to be really fun. This is my favorite of the Castlevania games. I know some of you were probably expecting, what were you expecting for the border? Was it going to be ever really, really creepy? No, it was always going to be pretty lighthearted. Well, of course, Artie's going to vote number 1. Going once, going twice, we're going with Manaboo. Oh, Bubbles wanted Spoopy, so I vote nothing. So, if you recall the last time I talked about this game, it is the only Castlevania game really like it. So I'm not actually a huge fan of when the series switched to a Metroid style of gameplay. I really prefer the action platforming style of the early games. However, this game is just by far the most polished of them, and it's the only one to include this mechanic. Floppy whip, as I will lovingly refer to it. Really, it is just the most goofy, ridiculous thing, and I love it. I think it is so cool. It is just amazing. I mean, look at this. What other game can you do this? Whoop, 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 doop, 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 doop. It's like I'm flicking my pinky and making my whip fly back. Doop, 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 doop. And it does do chip damage, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, Harem was expecting a face reveal. That's scary enough. Ouch, Harem. Love you too. Anyway, we're gonna just play through this game very casually today, and I don't really... honestly, I haven't played it for a while. Like I said, I don't own it. I played it ages ago, but now it's kind of a whole new thing. Alright, now we've got the long chain whip. We're doing good. We've got our first baddie up here. Let's do this. Let's get this skelly. Boop. Oh yeah, that's right. And your whip can go in all different directions. And there is that classic music. So when I talked about this game before, I mentioned that the music is excellent as well. There have been some great looks at this game in relation to the rest of the series, and one of the biggest divergences from the rest of the series, or the early games, is that you can actually now whip in all 8 directions of the directional pad. And that does mean that there are areas that are a little bit easier because of the enemy's placement and your ability to whip in other directions. However, there are some really good uses of the whip mechanic where, you know, you have to use the, directional whipping. And I think that it makes it for a really good game. It does make some of the sub-items and things like that less important, which I also don't mind, because the sub-weapons were never my favorite mechanic. They're collected through these hearts. Well, you actually get, like, you can see a knife up in the top corner, or the middle of the screen, actually. That is my sub-weapon, and the hearts, which I have 37 of, are how many times I can use that sub-weapon. So maybe that gives you a little bit of an idea of how this works. And these little statues are no fun. So I could do this. I don't think it does any damage. Maybe it does. It does, okay. So that would have been one way to solve, quote, solve that issue. But anyway, okay, Harem says, I foresee Mana dying due to time running out while he's messing on the start. Oh, I suppose, yeah, I suppose. Well, you actually don't die when you time out. You just don't get any bonus points. That's actually the only thing that happens here. But I guess I actually made that. I didn't think I was going to make that jump. That's pretty impressive. I have to say, the SNES Classic Edition controller is awesome. It is really nice to have a brand new SNES controller. And we have invisibility here, or invincibility, or invisibility. I'm not actually sure. Oh, I guess both, because we just did not get hit there. So how is everyone doing today? This fine day? You know, we could go... let's see what's down there. Let's grab those things, shall we? Okay, Bubble says, I think mana is a child's brain in the body of a man. I have a lot of proof. Ouch! Bubbles! That hurts. that cuts deep. Cuts deep. Hey, look, the statue disappeared. That's cool. And Cactus says, I like floppy whips. They're pretty cool, right? Also, X says, in a way, Advanced Mario. A little bit. I can see that. And X is good. Alright, let's just keep going here. I don't really... this is the first year I've actually done any kind of Halloween-themed thing. I'm cool with it. I'm actually kind of happy to be doing something. Oh, you Zomble. That was unfortunate. It is not actually my favorite holiday, but I thought, you know, if there was ever an opportunity to just dress up a bit. In fact, Artie, your cats inspired me, and I thought since the stream is dressed up, this is going to be my entry in the current Photo Games Challenge. It's going to be my overlay for this game. Oh boy. What is this? What is this now? Bubble says, Mana, you were amused by a floppy whip, so there's some proof. Sorry for hurting you, just don't cry. Oh, man. I'll cry if I want to. It's my party. Ooh. There we go. Floppy Whip actually helped us do enough chip damage to that skelly. So this is some good retro gaming action here. I almost picked up this game once. There was actually a copy at a store and it was for a good price, but there was just far too much label damage. Oh, I forgot about these things. Oh no, oh no! They're the worst. Oh my goodness, I walked right into them too. I have forgotten a lot about this game. I actually didn't play it on the SNES Classic Edition, knowing that I'd be playing it now. Oh, horse heads on the ground. Severed horse heads on the ground. What in the world is happening here? What do we have oh my goodness. Please stop, please stop, please stop. Oh no. Oh my goodness, this is terrifying. I don't like. I really wish I had some more health here. What is going on? Harem's heading out for Halloween, no worries. Oh boy, there we go. Okay. Ah, this is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, everyone, this is ridiculous. Alright, let's get the monies, and then let's do this. How ridiculous is that? So sorry you need to leave, wish you could stay longer. No problem, Artie. You have a great time eek, at your choir practice. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Yes, we got some chicken legs. That's great. We could use some more. We don't want to fall into these traps here, so let's keep going. So much happening, so much happening. What? What just killed us? Wait, did you see that? Did you see that? What killed us? What even killed us? That makes no sense. Did you see that? I jumped into the wall and it killed us. Oh, no fair. I cry foul play. Not fair at all. What even? Did anyone see that? Does anyone have anything to share on what exactly happened there? Because I don't know. Oh, maybe it is timed out. Harem, were you correct? I'm sorry, I said that as if it was a surprise. Did I run out of time? Oh, I did not remember that you could run out of time. Oh boy. Okay, Artie says, Harem says, no, I'm not going yet. And then the Evil X says, I have to say, Halloween isn't my favorite holiday either. I know my favorite holiday is probably Christmas, or as even though I am not religious, it's one of the rare times most of my family are together and presents. What is your favorite holiday, Mana? I guess it was also timed out. I totally forgot there was a timer on this. So, good to know. Good to know. My favorite holidays, I will say holidays, because I don't know if I can choose just one. I know I'm cheating a bit. Oh. And I'd love to hear other people's thoughts on this question, what your answers would be. My favorites would be both Christmas and Thanksgiving, in terms of just overall, probably. Eek! Oh my gosh, this is terrifying. Oh. That happened. Oh dear, Bubbles has to head out. Alright, no problem, Bubbles. Well, we just beat the first stage there. And now we are gonna head on into the next. Yeah, no, my reasoning for Thanksgiving, it's often not really discussed, but I like that it has not become just a large, heavily marketed holiday. That is one of the best things about it. I mean, in fact, if you think about it, so many of the, you know, special days in the year have become basically places for businesses to, you know, sell their wares, as it were. And so I like that Thanksgiving is really about the gathering with the family, enjoying good food together, good conversations at the tables, and I like the fall as well, so it's good. It's not my favorite food of various holidays, you know, the traditional holiday food. I'm actually not a big turkey fan, but the fact that it is, again, not heavily marketed, or, you know, just an opportunity for businesses to make a buck, that makes it special in my mind. And of course Christmas as well. You know, Christmas is just, you can definitely celebrate it well or poorly, even though it is so heavily marketed by businesses. You know, again, make a buck. Think that it's only about, you know, presents and buying things. You don't have to do that. You don't have to fall into that trap. So, yay! I don't know if we needed it, but we got it. So what about all of you? Sorry. Oh, Yodestein says Flag Day is my favorite holiday. There we go. That is not one that is heavily marketed. I mean, I suppose you could buy flags, but I mean, that is a really good, cool day, Yodestein. I'd love to hear more on why. Bubbles says, if I can, I'll join back. If not, we can talk in Discord. Sounds good, Bubbles. And X says, yeah, I understand why you'd like Thanksgiving for those reasons. Unless I'm living in my own world here in the UK, we unfortunately don't have Thanksgiving. I know, I know. Yeah, it's different in other places. I know Canada has its version of Thanksgiving. And Cactus says, mine would probably be Christmas. I just like seeing all the decorations and presents. Oh, that's right. Yodestein says it's also the Army's birthday. There we go. I see. Oh. Oh my goodness. These little armadillo things, and what do we have here? This is terrifying. Oh, this game. Oh no! Well, as far as Halloween celebrations go, I intend to do 2 streams. This one, which is the start of our Halloween streaming, and then one on Monday, which is actually Halloweening, where I will be playing Super Mario Land 2, 6 Golden Coins, which you might say, that doesn't sound like a Halloween game. Well, there actually is a whole Halloween-themed world in it. So that is why that game is being played then. It's a very interesting Mario game, let's just say that. Very interesting indeed. Oh, shoot. Come on. Shaky whip, shaky whip. Yodestein says, and it was started by a teacher in my home state. Flag Day. I didn't realize that. Interesting, Yodestein. Oh. Oh, yes. Now we have the boomerang. Well, boomerang as it's called in the States. There we go. Oh. It's very interesting if you are not aware. Ah, shucks. Let's let that despawn. In Nintendo's attempt to avoid some of the downfalls of the Atari era, they took it upon themselves to basically be the curators of content. They would make sure that, you know, there weren't things that were objectionable in their games. And so that's why you have early on the big controversy around the time that Mortal Kombat came out, because Nintendo censored all of the blood in that game. But what you find is that, it didn't just extend to blood or violence or gore, things like that, but also a lot of religious imagery. And so, while in the lore of Castlevania, you are basically defending yourself against evil with the cross, it was called the boomerang in the US. Oh no, and we lost it. But I guess it did make sense, because that is effectively what how it's used in the game. There was a lot that, especially in the US, Nintendo of America censored. And I think that's another reason I appreciate the early Castlevania games a bit more, is once they were a little more free to delve into things that, you know, would be perhaps objectionable on Nintendo, you know, you start getting a little bit more creepy, a little bit more to the point of scaring Mana. But, you know, this is also an era of pixel graphics, things looking rather cartoonish, really. And so you know, while it's scary, this is about as scary as I can really go in terms of games. And the gameplay is great on this. It's a shuriken, actually, Harem says. Oh, Harem says I should do the ghost houses in Super Mario World. Yeah, well, we'll get back to Super Mario World, don't you worry. We'll be playing that soon. And that's not a bad idea. I could just play the ghost houses. Just a straight run of all the ghost houses in Super Mario World. Try and get all the exits. Look at that water effect. That was pretty cool. I hope the ghost that is just flying around our stream isn't too terrifying for all of you. Here we go. These are the caverns. These are the levels that gave me quite a headache as a younger Mana. Part of my problem was I was very used to certain styles of gaming, and I used to try to play games like other games that I was more familiar with or I enjoyed more. So for example, this game, I recall really trying to play like a Mario game, where I was going for speed, you know, running through things. I wouldn't really stop, pause, take check of my surrounding, maybe use my items to take out enemies so that they wouldn't become a threat as I just barrel on through. And that doesn't work so well for a game like this. This game rewards you for taking your time, making sure that you aren't doing silly things and making poorly considered moves. And it does reward some precise jumping and attacking. So that's kind of where this game got me, because I just did not take my time, like I said. So right there, that was an area obviously I didn't... Oh, shucks. Game, why you do that? Why you do that? Alright, well, we'll just go ahead and use it in... Oops. I mean, if they're going to give me the axe, we might as well do that. Alright, and it looks like this is a little hidden area. I recall this now. Yes! Okay, we've got it back. We are in good shape. Aha! Full health. Awesome. Wall meat. Oh my goodness. Yes, Harem says, I've already played it and completed the game. That's awesome, Harem. And did you 100% it? Or did you go for the route using Star Road? And you missed one secret exit because I think it's impossible to get to. Oh, okay, so you went for 100 but missed one. Alright, we're gonna just chill up here for a moment. Then, oh, maybe we won't. There is a way to do this. We have to do... Oh, wait! Oh, I forgot we could do that! We can actually stop all of the little fireballs. Ooh, awesome. Let's stick with that. The holy water in this game is actually pretty useful. Oh, such an eerie soundtrack. Doesn't this game just make you a little bit tense? A little spooked? Oh. Yeah, Harem, I'm looking forward to beating the game, playing Super Mario World again soon. Like I said, I would try and play this game like Super Mario World. It doesn't work. In fact, that right there would be a good example. You can't cape fly in Super Castlevania 4, unfortunately. But I remember I also wasn't very good at stopping and actually attacking like this with my whip. I just assumed, well, hey, if I can do this, I'll just do that. It doesn't work quite that way. Yoda Stein, what are you up to today? Any plans? Are you doing a D&D round today? I don't think I can do anything with those. Oh! Can I do anything with that? No. I just have to jump. Oh! Okay, whew. Yeah, for those of you who may be considering getting an SNES Classic Edition and don't have one yet, I'll tell you right now that one of the best pieces of it is that you get a brand new Super Nintendo controller. First death. Oh no, sorry, second death. Still, bummer. You get a brand new Super Nintendo controller and it just feels so good. It really does. I was playing some of the Super Nintendo just the other day, well, and of course in stream with Super Mario World. And, you know, my controller of choice, I can now tell that, you know, the little rubber nubbin things underneath the buttons, yeah, they're getting a little more worn out. A little worse for wear after much use, much love. And so having a brand new one is pretty spectacular. And not a third-party one, but an official one, you know? I'm so sorry, Harem. Super Nintendo X asks? Did I misspeak? X. I was referring to the fact that I picked up the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. And yes, my Super Nintendo controller, it's a little bit worn out now, so having a brand new one through this system is pretty cool. Oh, yeah, Harem says, yes, we called it the SNES over here. The SNES, or I still call it the SNES if I'm going to mention the acronym. It's funny that, you know, I mean, regional differences, it's kind of like soda and pop. I've always said the SNES, the Super Nintendo, and that's how it was marketed here as well. I think that had a lot to do with it. But, you know, the original NES was always the Nintendo. You know, do you want to play Nintendo? And so I think just saying Nintendo became very common practice, and it stuck. Of course, the NES being very popular, well, pretty much all over, but definitely in the US. But I've never heard anyone who was familiar with the system here, growing up with it, refer to it as the SNES. So I think, again, it's sort of like pop and soda and all of that. It just, that was not the, the parlance of the area. Okay, this is intense. This is, no. Okay, third death. X says, yeah, I called the SNES, or the SNES, didn't know it had the name Super Nintendo. Actually, the full title, the full name of the system is the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So if you weren't aware, the reason that it is called the SNES, oh boogers. The reason that it is called the SNES in the first place, or SNES, is because that is the acronym for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, SNES. And the Nintendo... Shoot! I think I better pay attention here. Whew, okay, that was really intense. Oh no. What? Harem says it's defo called pop and not soda. Oh, them's fighting words. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so anyways, the Nintendo, or NES, was the Nintendo Entertainment System. So that's how that all came to be. Nintendo was really trying to distance itself from video game consoles, actually, when it was releasing outside of Japan. Interestingly enough, because of the fact that the video game crash really sullied people's opinions of consoles, they wanted their system to look and sound and feel much more like a VCR. Hence why the NES in the US has a front-loading system that kind of looks a bit like a VCR. Oh boy. And then, furthermore, they actually bundled in Rob the Robotic Operating Buddy as a way to have shelf space in the toy aisle as opposed to the electronics aisle. Because people would see the Robotic Operating Buddy, also known as Rob. You can tell Nintendo in early days really liked their acronyms. Well, that happened. Yeah, and the NES Zapper, that's right, Mario. And hey, Mario, time for Despooks. Well, now we're back here. Excellent. I guess we do all that over again, huh? Oh well, we'll just make our way through. Yeah, and so they bundled all of these things together in an attempt to make the system seem less like a system and more like a toy, which worked well for them. And then once the system was a huge success, then they went back with the Super Nintendo and decided to revise it where they didn't need to do all of those things. Of course, the front loading on the NES was a bit of an issue. There were some technical problems because the pins that would make contact with the card in your game pack notoriously would get bent because they were meant to be making contact and having a bit of pressure against the game pack card. And what would happen is over time, all of the bending of the pins as you would insert the game pack caused the connections to fail. And that's why you see the sort of flashing red and pink screens very often. It's just the connectors not making a solid connection. And a lot of people thought blowing on the cartridges, that was the fix, you know, that essentially the problem was that the contacts were dirty. Well, it wasn't actually that. The only thing that ever did, aside from actually damage your cards by adding some moisture to the electronic contacts, was that you were reseating your game pack in the system. So, if you ever were blowing on game packs, and I am included in that, you actually were not really doing anything positive, and you were actually doing something slightly negative. That being said, I will from time to time, just out of pure muscle memory, remove a game pack and blow on it. It's really funny how that sticks with you. That being said, these days my foolproof method is, if I am cleaning cartridges, if I ever buy new cartridges, I clean them first, or, you know, new to me used game packs. Always clean the contacts first. You never want to insert that into your system if it's dirty, because then you're going to, well, you're going to get the contacts inside the system dirty, and that means more cleaning of the system, and the less you can do that, the better. But the other thing I do, so I clean those with 90% isopropyl alcohol, and that works really well. I just take some cotton swabs or Q-tips, and I take a little bit of the isopropyl alcohol, dip the Q-tips in them, and then I just simply clean both sides of the card. Now, if it's a lot dirtier than that, I'll actually take the whole card game pack apart, remove the card, and give it a more thorough cleaning. I'll even maybe use contact cleaner, you know, but If it's just a little bit of dust, maybe a little bit of dirt, just maybe some slight corrosion or something. Not usually corrosion usually involves a little bit more, but you know, games that just are old. I mean, basically, I even do this to my own from time to time, even though I've treated mine well. You know, it's just sitting, and you know, you want to kind of just clean that up, so that's what I do. Anyway, oh, before we go on, something I haven't mentioned, this is another thing about this game. You can actually change your direction of your jump mid-air. This is a totally new mechanic in Castlevania, as the early games did not allow you to do that. You were committed to your jump as soon as you made that jump. I think this is another really great addition to this game, another reason why I like it. Probably best in the series. It's certainly slower than, oh darn, Symphony of the Night, but for my money, it is the more enjoyable game. Sorry we have to repeat this section. I did so poorly in that one piece that, well, such is life. Okay, so let me go back here and read some stuff here. So, Cactus says, did you play my Super Mario level I sent you? I haven't yet, Super Mario Maker level. I haven't yet, Cactus. My goal is to do it in stream. What I might actually do is create a channel in our Discord where people can submit levels and then I can play them on stream, you know? I'm thinking I'm going to do that. And then Harem says I should really start getting ready to go out. Harem says Mr. Incredible for the win. That's right, Harem is going to be dressed as Mr. Incredible. Mario says I made a third Wibwob account and I got Venoct Awoken. Cool. Gross, Mario says. Blowing made it worse, in fact, Mario says. You just need to reinsert it, exactly. Well, actually, it's not necessarily with a bit more force, Mario, but rather just, actually, a lot of times it's just kind of, you could, but a lot of times it's actually just a gentle downward pressure as you do it. Harem tries not to laugh at what I'm saying. Mario says it's, and if it's a dirty disc, there are some tools, such as the Disc Doctor. Oh, yeah, actually, let's talk about that in a minute. When will I play play Odyssey, Mario asks. I am actually going to play it, well, probably, I don't know. So right now I am saving up for a laptop, and so I decided to not get Odyssey at launch. And I'm already somewhat regretting it because of all of the reviews and just hearing how great it is. But I've decided to wait a little bit. I want to play it maybe I'm gonna have to see in November, which is when I would like to pick up a laptop, how much, you know, I have, what I can swing. My guess is maybe December. Oh, these fish. Reverse mermaids. Mermen. Nope. Oh! Nope, there goes. Another death. Oh, goodness. And the question was, have I played Cuphead? Now, Cuphead, I have played. I actually played quite a long time in stream. I'm going to play it again because I only got halfway through. My thought, though, is I may end up playing it instead of... Oh, shoot. Instead of playing it entirely in stream, what I might do for the second part is play it and then put the video up where it's just me beating the levels. Because I played for about, what, maybe 6 hours. I did an extended bonus stream one day, and I only got through the first 2/3 of the game. So, I mean, I could probably do with a little bit of off-air practice. If you go back, it's funny, you look at the VOD, all my Cuphead video is basically the same section as you scrub through because I played and repeated so often. But then again, streaming and playing games like that can be a little bit tough. It's a challenge, so I'll give myself a bit of an excuse. It's definitely easier to play things like that when you aren't also concentrating on carrying on a conversation and, you know, making sure that everything is going smoothly in the stream. Okay, we are doing all right. I love this like jazzy tune that we've got here. Some of my favorite music in the series, actually, right there. So cool. Oh, oh, oh! And we're done for. Oh no! Eek! Oh, I can't believe that. What a bummer. Oh, that was impossible. Oh no. Ah, so sad. Harem says we need a RuneScape channel too. What would we do in a RuneScape channel, Harem? I need to know. And Cactus says, whoa, I'm not quite sure what the whoa was for. Maybe that was repeating what was said in the game. And Mario says, this here is a real high-class bout. Cactus says, all this talk about Odyssey is making me jealous because I am too poor to buy a Switch. Oh, I'm sorry, Cactus. I'm sorry. Mario says I'm probably going to use a GameCube controller when I get Cuphead. Oh, okay. I don't know. Mario's also planning on buying Odyssey on Halloween in 3 days. Yay! But they're not going trick-or-treating, too lazy. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Hey, at least we get to hear the cool music again, right? Okay, so I guess the easier way... Oh, I guess I could... Oh! I could have just backtracked. Oh, I am so silly. I didn't need to do what I did at all. I could have just backtracked. Oh... Silly Mana. I didn't actually need to die. I wasn't stuck. See, I would have said that was poor game design. I don't like game design where you could back yourself into a corner like that, and there's no way except to just, you know, jump off a ledge. And I was going to say I didn't remember that in this game. Well, I guess I didn't remember it because it wasn't there. I just was silly. See what I mean about not paying attention? It can be tough sometimes when you're streaming. I didn't even think about that. I suspect I would have thought about that if I had been concentrating a bit more. Eek! There we go, just a little moonwalking upstairs, because I am super cool that way. Oh, run! I wonder if that would have given me a cheap ending area. Oh, I think we've hit the boss area. I need to remember now how this one works. I think it's a, yep, I was gonna say I thought it was a dragon that came from the side of the screen. I don't even have any sub-weapons. Oh, that slowdown. Wow. Oh boy. I like that the SNES Classic Edition does actually give you a authentic slowdown and stutter when, you know, things are happening on screen that would have caused the system to do that lovely SNES slowdown. Well, then it'll just actually do that. And there we go. That wasn't so bad. And derp, Harem says, I know, I can't believe I did that. Mario says, does anyone know good software to make GameCube controllers work through USB? Actually, Mario, there's a device I have that is, it's called the Bliss Box 4, the number 4-play. So if you look that up, it is the best way to connect your retro console controllers to a PC via USB. And I actually have that, and it works really well. The way that it is designed is it's basically like a USB hub, and you have these breakout cables that you can use. That skeleton right there, that skull. And these breakout cables on one end have almost like an HDMI cable that you can connect to the hub, and then on the other side you have a female connector for the console controller that you have. The actual breakout cables I have are for Atari and Sega Genesis, because if you weren't aware, they actually share the same controller ports. And the NES, SNES, N64, GameCube, Sega, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation, which they're the same up through the PlayStation 3, or up to the PlayStation 3. And what else? I'm trying to remember what else, but those are the ones that I have in case you're curious. You can get all of those. You can definitely get GameCube ones. And it is a little on the pricey side, but if you're looking to do it well, it is the best way to do it. What I've found is that they're very accurate. They're so tricky that way. So they actually make it really work. Nada, thank you so much for that host, and welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? I've been thinking about you a lot because it has just been too long since we've had a chat, and we're getting near November too. So, my goodness, Nada. Oh, thank you so much. Oh. Wait, what is it? Wait, what did Mario? What, Mario? Oh, there you go. Nada, thank you for 4 months in a row. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Nada, I am going to be discussing just that in today's Minute with Mana. So you can look forward to that. But indeed, and I'll be announcing that more as we get into the month of November. But we are going to be trying to raise some awareness during the month of November as we stream. Should be a good thing to do. Oh my gosh, I even had full health, didn't I? Nope. That's no good. Oh, come on now. This is not good. I only have, I can't remember now, is it 1 or 2 lives left? When you're at this point, it gets pretty challenging because you don't want to mess up. But Nada, how are you? Manny you derp, Harem says, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, thank you for the cheers in chat. If you've got the Art of Mana cheers, please use them. Oh my goodness. And thank you for that host as well. I appreciate that, Nada. Oh! Let's do this the right way. There we go. Oh, that right there can be a challenging segment, because that Skelly does like to knock you off that ledge. It's a very, it's a very Ninja Gaiden move right there. Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot. This is a terrifying segment. Okay, we've got one more chance to do this, everyone. This is not good. And I'm taking hits. This is also not good. Let's try and play a little more cautiously, shall we? Eek! Oh! Let's just do this. Ah, that's silly, Mario says. Oh boy. Okay, Nana says, doing good, recently subscribed to YouTube TV and it's ruined my sleep schedule. Oh no. Oh, Nada. You haven't had cable for over 5 years, but now you actually have the ability to watch a whole bunch of shows, huh? YouTube TV, tell me more about that. I don't actually know much about it. Is it essentially like a cable subscription? Oh! That could have gone better. Oh, man. Okay, well, at least we actually don't lose a ton of progress. Oh, shucks. Let's keep going here. I am pretty bound and determined to beat this game. I'm hoping that we'll beat it in this session, but truth is we're an hour in. I'm feeling that it's maybe a little unlikely. We may have to wait until another stream, but we'll see. We'll keep going. I can't believe... Oh shucks, we missed that. I can't believe that I fall in the silliest, derpiest way possible to lose that last life. And here I thought we were right at the boss, we could do it. Nope. Thankfully, we're not too far back actually, are we? Not too bad. Yep. Mario says, speaking of Halloween, I got the Devil Wings for Pyro. It's a thing in a game called Team Fortress 2. Gotcha. I know that game. Oh! Come on. Not cool, not cool. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay, the whoa that you were saying is definitely from this game. I got you now. Actually sounds a bit like Sunset Riders, which is also a Konami game. I just realized that. I might want to go back and find out if they used the same samples. Maybe not for the arcade, but maybe they did in the Super Nintendo port? Interesting. Can anyone tell me if I'm going crazy or if this sounds about right? I think we might be onto something here. There we go. Near full health, I'll take it. We've got lots of items to use, which I intend to use. Oh man, that was really terrifying. Like I said, that edge. Ninja Gaiden does this all the time. They plant an enemy right at the edge of something. It's no good. No good, very bad. Oh shoot. Oh gosh, this is so bad. Yes! Haha! We did a thing, everyone. Oh boy, okay, this is where things get very interesting. You're gonna see some very fascinating Mode 7 here in just a moment. You ready for this? This is called Sprite Rotation, and it was a thing that could be done with Mode 7. This is basically showing off at this point. Konami is saying, hey, we've got the tools with the SNES, we're gonna do something kind of cool here. But of course, we're talking, you know, spikes, instant death down below. Eek! Let's throw a bunch of these terrifying head bosses in here, which from the original Castlevania, those are actually really difficult bosses there. Nana says $35 a month, over 50 channels with more to come, no cable box, no cancellation fees. You can watch live TV, record shows, or use on demand. Really? And you've almost sold me there. Just had a sip of water there. Actually, let me have another sip of water. So I'm not sure. I mean, we have Netflix and Hulu, and I'm a fan of that, you know, not needing to have a, you know, timed sort of thing, but it sounds like you can watch things on demand. So that's interesting. All right, we have the basic whip for this segment. This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well at all. Oh, actually these... Well, you look at that. You know how I said that wasn't going to go well at all? I did not remember that the basic whip actually could still take those out in one hit. That was not bad at all. And away. Son of a gun. Hey, hi! Today's the day if the party at that Italian... Oh, today's the day of the party at that Italian restaurant I told you about. Awesome, hi! Oh, very cool. And Ginny, hey, Ginny! Ginny says, ooh, spooky game time with Mana. Ginny, welcome! Thank you for being here. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, we've been chatting all about Nintendo and games and game censorship. Actually, we had an interesting conversation there. We've talked about the difference between the original Castlevanias and the later Castlevanias, and this game sort of being in the middle. You've seen some derpy deaths. But yes, it is spooky game time with Mana. I am celebrating with 2 games for this Halloween. I have never done it before, and I thought if there's ever a reason to sort of just celebrate a little bit, have some fun, and get a cool little overlay happening, it would be now. You know, we should start celebrating holidays around these parts, so we're going to. And how are you all doing? Harem's gonna head out. Yep, Harem has some plans today. No problem, Harem. Have fun. Dressed up as Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles. I hope that it is a blast for you. Okay, there's a way to do this, and a way to do it well. And oh! That's what I did wrong. I didn't realize that was the direction I needed to go. Well, now I do. Hi asks how everyone is doing. Oh, here are some other 7 rotational effects that are happening, which is pretty cool. And we have this bridge that is collapsing. We have the rotation of this area. Lots of slowdown. This would have been authentically on the original hardware happening. I have mentioned before, this is actually being played on the SNES Classic Edition, as I just have not yet picked up a game pack of this game. I have played it, you know, originally on the original Super Nintendo. I almost bought it on the original form, but there was just too much label damage on the game pack, and I thought I could find one with a better label for around the same price that one was being sold for. I try to pick up my games in person rather than through eBay. It's just kind of the thrill of the hunt, you know? So, this is definitely this is my favorite Castlevania game. I'm not a fan of the Metroid style that came later. I love Metroid, but in a Castlevania game, not so much. And the arcade feel of the originals, oh no, is what I enjoy. This is not looking good right now. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way, but no. Okay, actually, what am I meant to do here? Ah, this way, go, 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 go. It's go time, Mana, go, get through. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Now it's go time, go time, go time, go time, go. Go time, go time, go time, go. Oh, this is very Super Mario World-esque, isn't it? So we need to get through this way. Oh, okay. There we go. We're making progress. Terrifying. I'm gonna just step back and pause for a moment. Ginny says, I just woke up personally, so the old noggin is rebooting. No worries. And Nada's doing good. Oh, this is going to make me sick. I'm sorry, Nada. Yeah, it's pretty intense, that rotation scaling. Is the SNES Classic Edition the same as the Mini? It is. It's just known as the Classic Edition in the States and the Mini abroad. But yeah, I happen to have the game. Obviously, it's on the SNES Classic Edition. So, I figured, you know, rather than wait, we could play it on this. I mean, it's official, you know, it is actually very well emulated. You know, Nintendo did a good job. So it doesn't feel like I'm actually making too big of a sacrifice in not playing on the original hardware. Though, maybe we'll play this again in the future on original hardware. Kind of like how I played Kirby's Adventure on the NES Classic Edition, but I'd like to play it again sometime, maybe with other Kirby games on original hardware. Oh! Oh, yes, it's this guy. Okay. This is an interesting thing here. No. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh boy. Eek! Ah, I just knew it. I wasn't gonna make it. And Ginny says, "Oh snap, you got one? The jelly is real." I did, yes. So the NES Classic Edition, let me tell you a little story, Ginny, because, yeah, this would have been before I met you. I actually had a blog in Discord just sharing the fact that what I did was I camped out. I heard that Best Buy had one final shipment of the NES Classic Editions coming in. They had ceased production, this was going to be it. So I camped out with a friend in a tent in front of the store, and I got there at 9 p.m., okay, the night before, and the store opened at 10 a.m. the next day. Or sorry, was it 10? I think it was 10. And you know, we had a tent, we had some other people join us. We were the first in line, I was the first in line. My friend joined me about an hour later, and there was another person who came at about, I think it was like midnight or 1. A couple people driving by, scoping things out. And we spent the night. A ton of people had come around 3. By about 3 in the morning, every available NES edition that would have been in the store was already taken up by the spaces. In other words, there wouldn't have been enough for everyone who waited in line after that point. So we actually had a person who worked in the store as well join in, and he was waiting to get one, and it was just a lot of fun. We had some great stories to share, you know, and eventually, you know, we walked out with an NES Classic Edition. So that was my story there. They are re-releasing the NES Classic Edition on or next year. So if you missed out, you are not completely out of luck, because they will be putting out more, making more next year. Uh-oh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, this is a hard boss. This is a hard boss. Eek. Nope. Oh, shoot. And that was it. Game over. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that was a really fun fun time there, Ginny. Oh, shucks. Back here. And then for the SNES Classic Edition, I just made sure that I did not miss the pre-orders, because as fun as it was, I mean, it was pouring down rain, buckets and buckets of rain, and I was live tweeting and live updating this blog on Discord all while it happened. I mean, we just got soaked. Everything was soaked. We occasionally, my friend and I would take little breaks to relieve one another, and so, you know, we would go, like, I actually at one point just went home and changed and got some more dry sleeping bags because it was so wet. Anyway, I don't regret it. And then after that, we actually recorded a NES Classic Edition stream where we spun a roulette wheel and chose a game at random, and then later we actually added another roulette wheel with special challenges, like we had to play the game blindfolded or with the controller backwards and upside down. And I've also done a roulette wheel stream with the SNES Classic Edition, and I intend to do another with a friend with these challenges at some point in the future. But yeah, I do want to get this game on original hardware. It's just I haven't found it yet in the wild in the form that I want. So I thought it was okay to cheat a little bit and play it on the SNES Classic Edition. And of course that's in the title there too, so... Okay, full health, we're doing well. We have this boss up here. We've got 4 lives, well 5 lives actually. I think we can do this. Eek! Whew. Oh, that's just terrifying. So terrifying. And Ginny says I got pretty lucky in regards to the NES Classic, not as lucky with the SNES Classic. Oh. You actually won a What's Your Favorite Nintendo Character Facebook contest with a local game shop and received a surprise order of 6? Wait, what? Oh, who received a surprise order of 6? I thought you said you had... I read that as you had gotten 6 NES Classic Editions. Wow. But you won your NES Classic Edition, Ginny? That's amazing. That is so cool. Yeah, no, I had to wait out in the rain. But I almost actually won... Well, I had an opportunity. I was in a retro video game convention, and I was playing Nights Into Dreams, which is a game that I actually played on stream before, and it was a competition. And if you won, you had the option of choosing an NES Classic Edition or a Sega Saturn. And the funny thing was, I was doing actually really well. I actually came in pretty decently. There was definitely the possibility that I could win, but I didn't. However, I did consider for a minute, not trying to get my hopes up, but I thought, if I won, what would I choose? And I didn't have the NES Classic Edition at the time, but I recall thinking to myself, you know, I have an NES. I suspect that at some point I would be able to find an NES Classic Edition because I kind of thought that maybe they would restock them or, you know, put them back into production at a later date, though I wasn't sure. And so I decided, had I won, I would have gone with the Sega Saturn. Because a good working Sega Saturn, you know, disc-based systems, that's a good thing, you know, hard to come by. And I don't have a Sega Saturn. It would open up a few games that I've always wanted to play and haven't been able to. So I made that decision. So interestingly enough, yeah, if I had a choice between the two, I would have chosen that. Even though I'm a huge Nintendo fan, I don't know if I would have made that decision for sure, but that's what I told myself. So, go figure. By the way, I'll mention, since Nada's here, that I am planning on doing a month in November to raise awareness about some health issues that face actually some of the friends of Mana, and I'm really thinking that it's going to be a good opportunity. I'm increasing my awareness as well at the same time, and so that's something that will be coming up soon. Just thought I'd let you know. I'm sorry, I'm getting really into concentration mode because one hit and I'm toast. And that was the first contest you ever won, Ginny? Congrats, that's pretty awesome. Alright, I need to pause for a moment. Oh, man. Okay, let's do this. This is very nerve-wracking, this whole area. Oh, just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking. Ugh, okay. Okay, so I'm hoping that we'll get all the way to the next segment where we won't have to restart. Oh, actually, I got a little health. That's not too bad. I don't want to redo this section. Although it is a fairly easy section, it is incredibly nerve-wracking. Okay. Ginny, your stream hey, I need to shout out Ginny real quick because if you do not know Ginny, her streams are awesome. And last night it was really cool because I got to participate in Ginny's stream where she was actually playing the game. Oh boy. She was playing, oh, this is not gonna go well. Animal Crossing New Leaf. And it was just a blast to play alongside in the stream. We went to the island, you know, we visited, oh shucks. Kind of should have known that wasn't gonna happen. And yeah, it was just great fun. So thank you very much for having me, you know, in that segment of your stream, Ginny. I had a blast. Oh, wrong way. Okay. And I did excellently in the tours last night. Thank you. It's nice to actually do well in something video game related. It was actually really fun. I was surprised at how well I did in those tours. Obviously, there's a healthy degree of luck, you know. It just happened that I found a lot of fish. But my secret, you know, is to walk slowly. I don't want to scare the fish, you know, and just sort of wait and see where they show up. And they showed up. Eek! Oh. Okay, here we go. It's walking time. This is, I mean, it's easy in that you really can't mess that up as long as you hold down the right button, you know, the right direction, but still, it's a little terrifying. That's true, Bubbles was so frustrated. Poor Bubbles. Oh, poor Bubbles. Well, I think let's call it payback for all the times that Bubbles says I don't have any brain cells, or all the times in Cuphead where he razzed me for doing so poorly on a game he called easy. Truth is, you know, video games are at times meant to be challenging, and, you know, sometimes they just are. Nope. Eek! Oh my goodness. Ah, shoot! Oh no. Oh, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is close. This is close. Oh my, oh my. Okay. Oh, eek! One more. Nope, one more, one more. Oh my gosh, he has so much health. How? Yes. Oh, yeah. Don't really know what was happening there, but yes. You haven't attempted Cuphead yet, Ginny? Well, so I would say it's a game that really you just have to repeat. I mean, it's actually a game all about muscle memory, repetition, and you know, if you stay with it, you can get there. I mean, that's how I played. I just kept repeating, and you know, when you're streaming, you're always, you know this, you're always a little bit distracted. You're always trying to consider, you know, what's going on in chat, and so, you know, you're not giving the game your 100% undivided attention. But I think that, you know, even so, I would repeat it enough times that I would start to get the muscle memory, and then it just kind of clicked. And it's fun, yeah. You've only played the tutorial, Nada? Oh, no. Well, it's a good game. I think you'll enjoy it. I'll probably play it again at some point. And Bubbles, I'd love to actually see Bubbles stream it sometime, because I know that Bubbles has started streaming again. But Ginny's laughing a little bit at Bubbles, because yeah, I think it was definitely in that stream, and then afterwards that I think Bubbles was showing off a little bit, telling me about how well he did in the game. So it'd be cool. I'd like to actually see him stream it and see You know, how if he is indeed good at the game, you know, which I have no reason to believe that he isn't. I haven't really watched a lot of people who are competent Cuphead players. But, you know, what's your thought? There's the whole debate that has been around Cuphead because people have said that it is too hard. And there are sort of a couple of camps here. Some people have said that perhaps games should always be able to be beaten. And I think the rationale is that if you're paying for the experience, but part of the experience is blocked off by the difficulty of a game, that, you know, that's, you know, you're kind of not getting your money's worth, I guess. And I kind of understand that. I mean, to be honest, there have been great strides in games lately. Nintendo, for example, introducing the P-Wings in the new Super Mario Brothers games, where you can essentially just bypass areas that are too difficult, you know, or get help, not bypass. Some games let you bypass them, but generally it's an aid that makes it nearly impossible to not beat the level. And I think that's actually fairly cool, especially if you're a younger gamer. But having grown up with games where repetition is key and, you know, you just have to get good at the game, I think there's something to that as well. I mean, not everything in this world is going to be handed to you. You know, if you want to be good at art, then you need to practice. If you want to be good at music, you need to, you know, keep playing the piano. And I do think there's something to be said about skill being learned, not necessarily always just innate. I mean, you might have an aptitude, but I do think that most things in this world, with enough dedication and practice, can be learned. You know, I think talent is not necessarily strictly what you're born with. It's, you know, it's complicated and it has a lot of different factors, but, you know, so I think with video games, in most cases, many cases, you can, you know, learn and do well at them and beat those really difficult levels. And I know that I've gotten better at games that I struggled a lot with when I was younger. So I'm alright, really, I think, with Cuphead being difficult and not having pathways for you to just sort of bypass. But I don't know. Let's see. Nada says the game journalist was stuck on the tutorial for 40 minutes. Well, although I have heard, and I don't know how true this is, that the game journalist was actually attempting to break the game, and it wasn't necessarily a, you know, just inability to play the tutorial. I think someone pointed out that they may have been trying to see if you could clip through. And so they were sort of testing that, but I have no idea. I mean, those things go viral, and I haven't hunted down the full story. I don't know. But Jenny says, I think it's much more satisfying to beat a game which has given you trouble than it is to have the game hand it as an easy victory to you. And that's true. I mean, there are games that are meant to be somewhat cinematic. Ah, shucks, actually, maybe I'll go back. Ah! Eek! There are games that are meant to be experienced more than sort of beaten. I mean, it depends on the goal of the game, right? You know, and some games are very cinematic, and it's really progressing through and little challenges along the way, but, you know, they aren't really there for the pure challenge of it. Whereas a game like this, obviously, is going for that challenge. And I'll tell you, I'll feel very satisfied having beaten this over a game that is just, you know, you just progress through it. That being said, well, that's not really true. You play them for different reasons. So while I could say that, you know, a game like this, I'll be more satisfied. I'm not sure that's the right... Shucks, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm not sure that's the right way to put it. I will know that I have accomplished something that is difficult. I'll be proud of myself for having done that. However, having played through a game like Brothers, which is, you know, at times there are little challenges, but for the most part, you know, there isn't the threat of not completing it. That game has such a compelling story and makes use of the game mechanics so well that it was incredibly satisfying for me to beat and play, and I really enjoyed that game and that whole experience. So it's kind of up to, I guess, the game developers to figure out what they're going for, and Cuphead is going for retro in many ways, you know, not just art style. That's my take anyway. But what do you think? Should more games be one way or the other? Does it just depend? Is it really just kind of up to the developers, and then I suppose, you know, what people like when they play? Is there an expectation now that games should always be able to be beaten? I guess I've shared what my thoughts are, but, you know, I'm open to this discussion, because I don't know that I have the entire story here. That was incredibly disappointing right there. Did you see that? No! I can't believe I did that. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I get to the chandelier spot and then I just dive off. Oh man. That was disappointing. Disappointed! One of these days I'm gonna have to see if I can ask Kevin Zorbo to record a alert for me. A disappointed alert. Because I'm quite frequently disappointed. Oh dear. There we go. Anyway, yeah, Jenny says, the threat of not beating a game is what's supposed to push you to get better at said game. I mean, the difficulty is a part of the aesthetic of the game. And yeah, I know that didn't go so well, right, Jenny? Yeah, no, that's it. Okay, I agree. I mean, some games are one way, some games are the other. But I think you have to, you know, maybe preferences in games, you know, have changed, and so people don't necessarily take that into account. If you're used to playing a lot of online games where you don't necessarily beat the game, you're just competing with one another, then, you know, you might... Oh, that was close again. You might not take into consideration the challenge, you know, of a game itself. If you're used to games that are very cinematic, then you might not be used to games like this, which, you know, you will lose quite a lot. Oh boy, this is the worst. Okay. This is just nerve-wracking beyond belief. And then the red flashing of the background. Oh my goodness. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeek! I knew it! Bad mana! Bad mana! I knew that wasn't what I was supposed to do. I was like, just be patient. You're almost there. And then what do I do? Bad mana. Bad. Bad. Ah, shucks. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually really interested in playing more games, you know, from my catalog of games, because, you know, it brings up stuff like this, and it showcases the different forms of games, and I definitely am one who considers games as an art form. I mean, I don't think there's really... I mean, frankly, I take that as a given. So I'd love to play more, and, you know... It's interesting on Twitch, you see a lot of retro games being speedrun. I prefer just playing like this, you know. I could pour myself into this game to try and speedrun it, or I could just enjoy it. And, not to say that people who speedrun don't enjoy it, but I mean, that's not... There's so many games I want to play, I don't want to sort of close myself off to all of these options. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. All games have their place, Ginny says, and oh no, I know, that was such a sad death there. Yeah, and there are some excellent, excellent games that I'm still not even... I haven't even played the system that they appear on yet. So my thought is, actually, this is something maybe that will be kind of cool. I'm actually going to be doing... I'll announce it here. This is a new thing. I floated it by the patrons. I have my Minute with Mana vlog, and I share that with patrons. It's just a little vlog I do, and I shared this idea, and it's still kind of being set up for the first month, so things may subtly shift, they may change a bit, but the idea is that once a month I will spin a wheel of all the patrons' names and choose a winner, and that patron gets to select from my catalog of physical games, because I have them all archived and put in a database. So they get to choose from that list a game, assuming it is, you know, appropriate for the stream, for me to play on stream. And so again, yeah, once a month there'll be a winner, and there'll be a patron pick. And, you know, whatever game it is, that patron gets to decide. Ooh, those candles hurt. And I'm pretty excited for that. I think it's going to both add some value to supporting me through Patreon, but also I really like the idea because it'll probably end up meaning that I'll be playing some games I wouldn't have otherwise considered. Oh. This is terrifying. Oh, I dislike this. Oh, I dislike this. Oh, I dislike this. I remember this section now. This is the worst. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, what is that? How? When did that happen? When did that become a thing? Oh, I need some wall meat. Oh no. Oh, I need... Boo! Ginny says, speedrunning can be interesting, but it looks like it could be tedious to get into. Yeah, if you are... Watching it is a blast. Like, I love watching speedrunners, especially of my favorite games, you know? But to get into it, I don't have that level of dedication to a game. There's maybe a few that I would consider. How did that not hurt him? Or her, I don't know. Tough to tell behind the armor. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Stop! No! I don't like this level anymore. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Okay. Do those... Oh, you can hit those. Oh! Here's silly me, wait, what? You can't hit that. I don't know what's going on. Hey, stop! Can I go under these? Okay. Wall meat, yay! Yeah, there are a few games I could consider trying speedrunning. I know I wouldn't be good at it. I mean, I know I wouldn't get a world record, but, you know, I could try and just see what my best time would be. Those are games I've just played a lot, you know? Basically, it would be like Super Mario Brothers, the original, you know? But I know I wouldn't get a world record because there are all these little tiny glitches that you can make and exploit that are like pixel perfect jumps and things like that. Or executions are, you know, a frame of animation. You know, a fraction of a second, a fraction of a fraction of a second. And I don't see myself mastering that. I'd also consider a speedrun of Donkey Kong Country, which is a lot of fun, but, you know, again, these are games that I enjoy playing, and I wouldn't necessarily want to invest the time and the monotony of you know, training to be able to speedrun them well, because I also don't want to lose my appreciation of just playing the game. And the chandeliers are angry. And, wait, Nada says speedrun Pajamas Jam? Or, sorry, Pajamas Sam? I do not know that name, or that game. And Ginny thinks that the patron pick is a fantastic idea, which I really appreciate. Okay. Alright, Skelly, you just hang out there. What's going on with this? What? Oh, okay, no, stop it, no, no. What, how? Oh my goodness. Hey, can I take a moment and just say, I'm really happy with how the overlay turned out. I kind of dig the fact that, you know, it actually all looks really good considering the colors of the game. But anyway, that was unfortunate. I'm gonna have a sip of water here. Oh man. It's an old computer game for kids. Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one, Nada. But yeah, I'm actually really, you know, Twitch does not necessarily have a lot of people playing. Well, I mean, there are definitely people who play a lot of games, but if you scroll down the list, you can actually find the end of the list fairly often for how many and what games people are playing. And I'm thinking that, you know, like for example, I don't think anyone's playing this game at the current moment. And sure, there are a lot of people who are playing, just in general, lots of spooky games for Halloween, but, you know, otherwise, I would play this, you know, it just seemed like good timing, but I would play this definitely in a stream. And I'm going to be trying to do more of that, and that's why I thought the patron pick would be a good idea. Because I have a lot of games I'd love to play, and I'd like to see what other people would like to play. Because I'm not always the best at judging what to play. And a lot of times, you know, I do play games that are newer, but, you know, there's a lot of fun in going back to some older games, older titles. Eek! Ginny says, I like it. Is it a GIF? It's so animated. And you're playing this game at the current moment. Oh, that's true, Ginny. Yeah. And Nada says, it's a little point-and-click puzzle game, but its fun animation and gameplay is for everyone. Well, you know what? Let me write that down, Nada. Or maybe I'd have to see if I could actually play it. But what is it called? It's called... No, I thought it was Tedious Sam. What is it? Pajamas Sam. I'll see. Let me just write a little note here in my phone. Pajamas Sam. If anyone has a game that they want me to play too, you can earn Manamons, and through the Stream Store, you can always actually redeem them for a request to mana. And as long as it's an appropriate game, I will play it, even if I have to go out and find it. So, just throwing that out there. But I'll look at Pajamas Sam. But anyway, getting back to Ginny's question, actually this is, it's sort of a little bit of a tweaked thing through, oh my gosh, I'm completely blanking on the site. Oh no. I'm forgetting. It's a, one of the stream, sites, and I was actually toying with a totally custom sort of thing, and I realized actually there's this great tool out there, Stream Elements. There we go, Stream Elements, and it is actually a somewhat slightly adapted version of one of their super themes, they call them, and it's kind of neat because yeah. So this is just a little tip for all of you streamers out there. I'll share my secret today. Yeah, they actually have these little custom themes, and so this is a animation that is then inserted into OBS as a browser source, and you can tweak it to your liking and then add it in. So this is one of their backgrounds, and then I adjusted it with my overlay to make it work. And that's basically all there is to it, and I feel like I'm probably going to use this in the future with other holidays because it's a rather nice way to, you know, get a really cool looking decoration on your stream. Ginny says play Undertale. Oh, well, hey, I'm up for that. And Nana says the game was made for a computer in the 90s. I'm sure yours could handle it. Alright. It's more that, would it be compatible, you know, or would I have to bust out an old 90s computer? Oh, these are the worst. Why? Why? There we go. That makes things a little easier. Okay. I do not like this section. And Ginny says, I didn't know Stream Elements did that. I need to look into more of the features on that site. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know what? I should probably also share this with the Socks community as well, because I haven't done that yet. I just recently discovered that it had all of these features. It's a pretty cool site. And I mean, why reinvent the wheel, I think is what it comes down to. I only have so much time, and between maintaining the website, you know, making custom elements for the streams, you know, Discord, the whole shebang, figuring out games, setting things up for other games, all of that. You know, if I can make use of something that is out there for streamers, then awesome. Again, especially if it's only going to be used like once a year. So they have a few pretty neat things. I haven't used much. Actually, this is the first time I'm using their stuff. So credit to Stream Elements. Actually, I mean, they don't require it, but I probably should just do a little shout out anyway because it is helpful. And Stream Elements is what I'm using for Manamons as well, which is nice. You did not just do that. Mean! Oh no! But yeah, if you can use it, then, you know, awesome. Glad that I could share that with you, Ginny. I have one hit left, by the way. I'm terrified right now. Oh, man. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm really wanting to. Oh, man. If I could just get to the next segment. Okay. Here's where things get interesting. Eek! Okay, how to deal with this? I don't even know. Do I just need to, like, run and just not stop? Is that what is going on here? Oh! Oh! That's what I needed to do! And I did it! Oh my gosh. If I die right as I get to the end of this segment, I am going to be so sad. I didn't, and I think that's a checkpoint. Oh. I'll take it. Oh my goodness. What a mean guy, Rimson. Hey, Rimson, how are you doing? How am I doing? How am I doing? Wait, what did I just say? How are you doing, Rim? Oh my gosh. Sorry I didn't make it to your stream. I saw you were streaming. I missed it last night. How did it go? And Ginny, I don't have the bot set up for points. Maybe I should. But if you go to Stream Elements and go to my page, which is linked on my website, you can see how many Manamons you have. And see in the Stream Store what you can redeem them for. Eek! Oh, red skellies, they come back. Yes! Upgraded whip, that is good. Okay. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? What nonsense? What is with this weird flashing skeleton? Like, I feel like that's either a glitch or something that I don't want to be a part of. What is it? I don't know what's going on right now. This is what I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And Rimsun says, "Ha, it's fine. I just got Caro Blaster." Caro Blaster. You'll have to tell me exactly what that means. What is Caro? Is that a game? Did you already tell me? What? Why? That is weird. What is going on? What is going on here? Am I missing something? Is the game... Is it a bug in the SNES Classic Edition? I do not recall that on original hardware. This is really interesting. I do not recall this at all. Okay, let's get ready for that. Oh, that's right. One whip will then take them out the second time. That's good to remember. Oh dear. Okay. Spooky is right, Ginny. I don't know what was going on there. That was weird. I think that might have been a glitch, but maybe... I don't know. Do we need to, like... Okay, we can... Oh, we can take these out. It just takes a lot of whips. Okay. Oh no, 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 not the table, not the table. Oh, the table's after us. How very Beauty and the Beast. Oh, dancing ghosts. Oh, this is, no, please make it stop. No, no, yes, yes. Did you see that? There we go. All right, we're getting there. No! I have one hit left. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna do this. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Please let there be, yes, a 1-up! Hey, that's the first time I've seen a 1-up. Okay, alright. I have a feeling this is not a checkpoint, but still, yay! Okay. Oh, maybe, yeah, it wasn't a checkpoint because this is the boss. Oh, it's right. That didn't go well. Alright. Nana says I played Putt Putt Goes to the Zoo on my laptop. That's from the same era as Pajamas Sam. Okay. I see, this funny, I do not recall these games. It might be fun. I have not actually played a lot of older PC titles, so I'm down for trying some. Don't know, maybe that's a redeem of mana there for you, Nana. I'd have to look into that some more, make sure that I can still do it, but that is one I've not played, don't know, don't own, so I have to figure out how to get it. No! This is so difficult. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get through that without getting hit. Maybe you need to do like a jump. You see, that worked, but... Okay, here we go. Alright, so we actually are doing pretty good. Oh boy. Ginny says I have to go, unfortunately. It's been fun, guys. Ginny, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm going to be wrapping up in about 15 minutes, so you're not missing a whole lot. But have a great weekend, Ginny. I'll hopefully see you on Monday. That'll be when I stream next, and I'll be streaming Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins.
Whoa, thank you. How generous.
Oh, before I do, I was bit farming.
Jenny, oh, thank you so much. Oh, that is so kind. And you know what, Jenny? You are going to get, I believe that's an upgrade now. You're going to be on the next level up on the cheer squad on the website. Thank you so much for that, Jenny. I appreciate that. Hey, have a great weekend. I'll catch you later. We'll figure out a time for our next collab too. All right, it's go time. It's boss time. That was so kind of Jenny. Yay! Check out Jenny's new badge. Thanks, Jenny. I appreciate it. I really do. And Jenny's got a cool new badge. Thank you. And floppy whip for the win. I don't even. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, nope. My goodness. Yeah, thanks Nada again for that resub, and thank you Jenny for that cheer. So kind. Eat. Okay. It's all helping me get one step closer to the laptop. I'm not sure if you were around when I was mentioning this before, but the goal is to pick up a new laptop around the Black Friday, Cyber Monday time frame so that I can stream with a dual PC setup, and hopefully I'll be able to do a lot more graphically as a result. Eek! And it will make webcam a lot more feasible as well. Eek! What is this? Nada says, I'm 4,000 bits away from the final level. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, you are Nada. Wow. Thank you again so much. Yeah, you got a cheer upgrade. Oh gosh, this is hard. Oh no. What are you doing to me? There's like no way. Eek. Oh my gosh. No. How are you supposed to do that? Oh, how are you supposed to beat that boss, huh? I can't remember. Let's go back. Let's do this again. Let's get all the upgrades, because that's going to be helpful. Oh, we didn't get it. Oh, we didn't get him. Bummer. Maybe we just need to keep going. Alright. I really would like to at least beat this boss before the end of the stream. Yeah, okay, we got our whip upgrade. There we go. Okay, the dancers are coming soon, so we gotta be careful here, Nada. Alright. Okay, so that's one pair of dancers down. Oh my gosh. Okay. And there we go. I love that you gotta take out the furniture in this game. How silly is that? Oh man. I don't have a sub weapon here. Oh boy, alright. Okay, so full health. And we have gotten... Oh! Don't speak too soon. Okay. Now we have gotten to through that section. I'm so nervous here. Is there anything in the wall? No, okay. All right, let's see. No, 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 no. Yes! With one hit left. Oh, man. Oh, that was close. That was so close, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was terrifying. So close, so close. Okay. So now where are we? Okay, we have... let me check how many stages there are in this game real quick. Let me sorry, let me just do a quick check here because I can't remember. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay. Rim says nice. Rim, that was terrifying. Whew. Okay, what stage did we just start? Oh shoot. I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh. Man, I wasn't paying attention. I missed it. I missed it, y'all. Stages. I feel like we're getting close, but if we're kind of far away, if this is like halfway only, then we'll definitely stop. But let's see. Yeah. Okay. Well. Let's see what we get. How many levels are there here? I think this is it. Let's take a peek. And we've gotten through that. We've gotten through that. It looks like we've done that. Okay, so we have, okay, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have 7 that's out of, there's 8, 9, and then the final 2. What do you think? Those of you who are here, would you be interested in me continuing on a little bit? If I were, would you be able to stick around? Because I don't know, and I still have to double check here. So, you know, not quite certain. I'd have to take a peek. But what do you think? What do you think? Gotta think about this. Yeah, and meanwhile, whilst you get back to me, do you think I should continue on? Please let me know if you, let me know. I'm gonna go check and see the status of things, and then if we can continue, and you would like that, then I think we shall. But hold on a moment, please. Okay, everyone, I am back, and the verdict is that I can, in fact, play some more. So, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, Rimsun says if you want to, I can stick around. To me, I think that says it right there. So if we can do this, we can play a little bit more. That's what we're gonna do. I'd like to. Honestly, I would like to play some more because this is a really fun game, and I feel like we could probably beat it. It's just gonna depend on how many times I have to repeat, segments here. But that being said, we're pretty close. So let's go for it. And the music almost sounded cheerful there for a minute. That was kind of interesting. So yeah, a little bit of an extended mana stream today. Not really intended, but it's hard when a game is very close to being beaten because it just doesn't make sense to have a whole other stream with it. And I prefer to keep my streams to one game if I can. So I'm thinking, it'll be worth just continuing a bit more. And it does seem fun, Rim says. I like it. It is... Rim, I believe I mentioned this before you got into the stream, but it is my favorite of the Castlevania games. There's, of course, a very large following for games like Symphony of the Night, but for my money, this is better. But then again, it does come down to style and preference. My thought is that I prefer the non-Metroid style Castlevania games. I hurt. What happened there? Oh, boo. Boo, boo, boo. But for my money, the non-Metroid style Castlevania games are more fun. It's just, if I want a Metroid style game, there are just others that I would prefer to play, I guess is what it comes down to, including just Metroid, I mean, really. So when it comes to a game such as Castlevania, I like the more traditional arcade style, but I don't really love, for example, Castlevania 2, which has all of these multiple pathways and stuff. It's not like Castlevania wasn't experimenting early on and doing unique things and sort of RPG-like elements, but I think that this is the most arcadey, the most platformy of them, and it is, again, the one I enjoy the most. The original game really was very action platformer styled, so that's why this seems fitting in the series more than the later ones. That being said, what was it, Circle of the Moon I played, and that was actually a pretty enjoyable game, not gonna lie. But I don't think I would put it on par with this one. It would be more like maybe my... well, I haven't played all the Castlevania games, so I can't really say what order my preferences go, but anyways. Those are creepy stairs, aren't they? Also, is anyone still here? Oh, you're on a PS4, Rim says. Yeah, no, I believe so. I don't know that everyone is able to chat at the moment. We might have some lurking going on, but yeah, we definitely have people here. You're not the only one, Rim. Oh, that book. Oh, that book. Don't betray me like that, books. We're friends. I love books. Okay, that's just not cool. No! No, no, no! Okay, let's do this a little bit more cautiously, shall we? There we go. So we just wait, and then we can get them. So, Rim, what are your plans for the weekend? Will you be streaming? Yeek! Okay. the library, of all places, to be attacked by books. It's tragic, really, is what it, oh, shoot. It's tragic is what it is. Now, let's see if we can get this guy. Eek! No! Oh boy. No, 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 no! That didn't go well. Shucks! Okay. We have our last life here. My fear is that we are going to end up just losing it and having to start over. That's okay, actually, since we started with less lives, but, I mean, obviously, that does mean a little more time. But let's be real here, we're getting to the final stages. There are going to be some game overs. Ah, shucks. I really wanted that. Uh-oh. Yeek! Oh no. This is really challenging here. Okay, let's see if we can... Whew! Okay. Alright, full whip. Full whip. Rim says, maybe, probably in a bit, you might stream? Cool. So if you didn't catch on, we are actually currently in, yes, wall meat. We are currently in Dracula's castle, or dungeon area, I believe. The dungeon area of Dracula's castle. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. So, the point being, and I guess we didn't actually read the story, but that's okay. You know, we are trying to get to Dracula, obviously. Oh, what is going on there? There is something under the carpet that is terrifying. Wait, she grabs you. The painting grabs you. What is going on? This game. Ooh, okay. Anything good over here? Decent. Still hoping for some wall meat. Some more wall meat because, yikes. Well, that's not going well. Why not be attacked by books at the DVD store? Rim says. I mean, yeah, that could be a thing. Shoot, get down there. Oh, no. What? Oh. Oh, this is so creepy. So creepy. Even the sound effects. Ugh. Ew. That was kind of a nice, satisfying wall of candles that you could just take out in one swing. Alright, no. Oh, no. Oh, snap. That's cool. So they don't actually hurt you. What hurts you is being pushed into the spikes. So you just have to kneel. Ah, I have learned a thing today. Man, Dracula has some good literature. Yeah, right? He's a well-read vampire. Eek! 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 Why? Okay, we gotta continue. Let's do this again. Oh, snap. Alright, well, we've learned. That's the thing. When you get a game over, you learn more. And you can then do more, right? Isn't that what happens? Shucks. I have to say, I forgot how good the music is in this game. There's just something about... I mean, a lot of it does come down to the Super Nintendo sound, effects. But, man, this is just... It's got some killer tunes, doesn't it? Yeek! Yeek! No, I thought I had taken it out. Half health, this is not going well. I need to slow down a bit. Come on, Mana. Get your head in the game. So, Rim, are you doing anything for Halloween? Do you have any things that you typically do with your family or anything like that? And how is your PS4 doing, by the way? You are doing something. Eek! Shoot! We should have had it. Oh boy, alright. So you know what, let's just go for as fast as we can getting through this section, huh? Oh! Well, that wasn't very... wasn't very good. It almost sounds peaceful. It does! I mean, that's the thing about the music in this. I mean, the theme is obviously scary, but the colors are actually many times very bright and cheerful. And the music is actually really just very beautiful. And not particularly much. Fair enough, Rim. Yeah, like I said, we're not really doing much. We're going to carve a pumpkin, and that's about it. I know, that was really unfortunate, wasn't that, Rim? It's not easy when you have already lost lives, you know? Oh, shoot. It's almost like you just need to start from square one every time you get to a checkpoint. But maybe, you know, maybe I'll do that after the next one. Because if you start with fewer lives, you're not going to actually gain much in a level. So you really are starting at a disadvantage. And one that, you know, you need every advantage you can get in this game. Because you're almost guaranteed to fail, unless you've played it recently and you memorized every little thing. Like, I think I would do much better this time, or next time going through. It has been a while since I've played this. Oh, shucks. Okay, that was a good little... Eek! Oh, shoot! Oh, that was also good, that was also good. We're making progress. Awesome, awesome. Those are shortcuts. Yes, we got hit, but those were shortcuts. Now, however... Oh my goodness. Oh man, I am so nervous right now. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Okay. Okay. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Make it stop. Okay. We've gotten here. Okay. So this, I believe, is a check mark, which is good because I have a feeling that we are going to need that check mark. Hey, that was a neat little game design thing I'm going to point out. Right here, all the bats attack you, right? Well, the hand in the painting, which is right about where my head is, will pop out, but when you are attacking the bats, you don't necessarily notice it. And so you end up taking out the hand in the first go, and you haven't necessarily learned that the hands will get you. So it's a nice little thing because it is telegraphing something that you need to know for later, but then you're still likely to get stuck at a future painting because you probably just didn't notice it. Kind of a neat little thing that they did there. I wouldn't call it cheap. I think it actually served quite a nice little purpose there. But see, this is where you get stuck the next time, because the bats are just a little further away. I think that's it anyway. Damage boost leads to easier death studies say, Rim says. That is true, that is true. Probably should have done it. Oh, Rim says, not gonna lie, pumpkin pie is the best kind of pie. Eek! I do really enjoy a good pumpkin pie. I will agree with you on... Aw, boo. I'll agree with you on that, Rim. I like a good pumpkin pie myself. Really, just pie in general is very good. I mostly prefer pie over cake. Actually, I definitely prefer Rim. Prefer furk over bake. I definitely prefer pie over cake. Oh my goodness. Man, I can't talk. I know that was an unfortunate death there right at the top of the hour, but oh well. See, that was where the next hit was. Eek! Shucks. Oh, they all come back. Why did I go back that way? Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, well we got a heart. That's not really helpful. No! They just get ya. Run, 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 run. Okay, so now we're here. I think this is where I last died, right? This is the section that I failed in before. That is too creepy. Oh, that little skittering under the carpets. What a neat effect, huh? Uh-oh is right. So, Rim, tell me more about this game that you were playing, because I don't actually know what it is. Eek! Eek! Oh boy. Just staying alive, staying alive. Oh. Oh snap. Oh, this is like going back. Ooh! Eek! No, I was trying to jump. No, no, no. Okay, okay. Well, that was a way to kill me. What? 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 That was so unfair. Yay, we got the whip again. Alright, so... Oh man. We have 2 lives left, and this is the final section. We actually made it quite far that last time, hadn't we? Okay. I'm gonna try to beat this boss in one go. If I do not take any hits, it's possible. But I think I need some more water. Okay. Oh man. Alright. If I can get a sub-weapon, this will be very ideal. Don't know if I'm going to get an opportunity. We got wall meat, or painting meat in this case. Ah, shoot. Got hit. Dang. Okay. This is it, everyone. Eek! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes! Oh, that was terrifying. That was just a a game of attrition right there, just to see if I could hold out. Wow. Boy, oh boy. We made it. That makes me happy. Okay. So here we are now. We have made it to what really is the the almost final area, right? We have this, and then right, this is the actual dungeons here, and then we have 2 parts to the final section. So we are making our way now through the dungeon. Now I could stop. Should I get a game over to reset my lives, or go for it? Resetting lives would be the smart choice, but we also only lost 1, didn't we? So I think maybe I will go for it, with the thought that I may end up having to repeat. But I mean, this is how you learn, right? It's been a while since I played this. Oh, there's so much going on right now. Oh boy. There we go. Finally, we took out the eye, and we can't do anything here. Great, okay. Oh, man. Okay, so what we need to do is apparently get up on top of this. Alright, now we can take out this eye. Make that jump. Make this jump. Oh boy. Let me take a moment. Rim says, Kiro Blaster is made by the guy who made Cave Story. It's kind of a platformer, kind of a shoot 'em up. It's easier to show than to explain. It's made by the same person who made Cave Story, really? Is it an older game or... No. Older game or newer game? I am gonna have to check this out because I really do like Cave Story. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Actually, if you wouldn't mind even just, like, at some point DMing me to let me know, you know, what the name was again, I can look it up. Unless I could just not be lazy and write it down now, but kind of trying to beat this game if possible. Oh, that was not how you beat the game. Oh, and it takes you to the start. You know what? This is what we're gonna do here. Yep. We're gonna just do that one more time because there's no point, really. 2014, really? A newer game. I did not know. And it's by the same, not by the company, but by the actual person who, what was his name? Pixel? Is that what it was? Because that is very interesting. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh boy, okay. Take a quick breather for a moment. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, so let's see. Just a breather, just a breather. Yeah, no, I think it was Pixel, if I recall correctly. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get in it. These little plant things are actually really scary. And we are getting into the doom and gloom section of this game. Okay. Man, I did much better the first time through. It's all these hits that are not helping. I kind of want to go and check down here, but no, that heart's not worth it. I'll go for it and then see. Eek! And that would have been worth it. Why did I even think to do that? Because I can't get it at that point. That might have been chicken too. No! Nope! Eek! Oh, man. And I don't have anything... Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, Pixel, but Pixel was the one-man team, right? For that game. Just an incredible thing that he made that all by himself. I mean, every element of it, because it is phenomenal. It's such a good game. From story to gameplay to graphics to sound. I'll be playing Cave Story at some point on stream, that's for sure. And I don't know if it... I don't know if the... if this other game is that kind of style of game, but if it is, I'm definitely going to have to play it. I guess you could call that style Metroidvania, I would suppose. Oof, I'm getting just beat up here. Even the music has gotten more intense, right? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, okay, that wasn't actually chicken. That's okay. No! Eek! Oh, man. Oh, mana. Oh, mana. No! 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 Oh, dear. Oh, well, there goes that. Okay, you know what?
Randomly random, distraction is both randomly random and distractingly distracting.
Zershade, thank you so much for that cheer, and yes, very distracting, as you said. We're just gonna game over here so that we can have full lives and jump into this for another time. No sense... Oh, shoot. No sense doing it any other way, really. Because, you know, if you... Oh, that was pretty close. If you do not get a game over, then... I mean, right now I have 4 lives, which is pretty awesome, actually. I'll take that. 5, really, is what it actually boils down to. And that's pretty well necessary for beating a level, especially one where I can't even get past the first checkpoint, it would seem. But Zershade, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend. What are you up to this fine day? Welcome to the spooky, scary stream. I don't like these eyeballs. Okay, do I want this? Probably I do. Oh, oh, that was leet. Eek, eek, eek. Oh, shoot. No!
I've been here since before you started. Randomly distracting you with this is kind of my thing.
Isn't that the case? So my apologies for doing this one more time. After this, I'm going to try and you know, play through no matter what happens here. But at the moment, I just want to make sure that I have at least a chance of getting through this on one playthrough. What's happening here, Zershade, just to catch you up. I know you say you've been here, but just in case, I'm done. I'm done is what is happening here. I I was like, I'm gonna do really well. I'm gonna start through this. Okay, shaking out. Do I want to continue? Oh my goodness. This is a tricky one. So I have 3 more stages to get through, and they're only getting harder. Zershade says, just in case you forgot, you didn't need to die there, right? Wow. Or just in case you forget, you didn't need to die there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've forgotten. I'd completely forgotten. Oh, let's have some water and wallow in self-pity. Yes. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? And you know what? We lost a life. Let's not do any of this, funny business here because, what's fair is fair. We goofed. We goofed again. And you know what? Truth is, we're probably going to goof a lot. So we might as well just embrace the goofiness and the goofingness and continue on, right? That's probably what we should do. I think that's what we should do. It's what we're going to do. Eek! Eek! The eyes! Thank you for the cheer there. Oh, Zershade, here's hoping that we'll make it through this. Anyway, yeah, we're actually really close. If we were not messing around, well, we're not messing around, but if we were actually capable of getting through this without deaths, then we actually probably be within, well within a half hour of beating it. I would think. It's probably about, yeah, easily. Problem is, we're probably gonna have to repeat some things. I don't know if we're gonna quite get there. Maybe we should have called the stream, because it's gonna be interesting to see how many times I'm gonna have to repeat sections. I think though, if I recall correctly, we've actually passed the sections that gave me the most issues. Well, actually this section here did, but I think the final 2 not as much. So once we pass this, I'm hoping smooth sailing. This could be me incorrectly remembering or just wishful thinking, but whatever it is, we're gonna give it a go. Nope! Oh boy. Okay, boy oh boy, we made it through that. We've got some chicken. Oh. Okay, those eyes are a pain, right? Hey Blaze, mana. I finally beat a level on stream that I've been working on for 3 weeks. Oh Blaze, congratulations, my friend. Glad to hear it. That's awesome. I know the feels. We were actually just talking about how when you beat something that is very difficult, how satisfying and rewarding that can be. So, congrats! Do we want this? We wanted it. The spikes, all the spikes. Okay, alright, we've got one chance here with the timer. Alright, actually, let's use... Oh! That is not fair! I thought the timer stopped those! And we're back at the beginning. Oh, this is just rough. I could have sworn that the timer stopped those chandelier spiky things, and clearly they do not. Shucks. Oh boy, everyone. It's probably the most difficult thing I've ever done in gaming, Blaze says. That is awesome. Well done, Blaze. Congratulations. I'm super happy for you. That is quite an accomplishment. And I know that Geometry Dash is not an easy game, so yeah, that's super cool. What was the level like? What made it so difficult? Just really intense? Lots of perfectly precise jumping and things needed? No! The eyes! The eyes! Yeah, these eyes are the worst! They're just really very difficult to line up a hit with, because you only have basically a couple pixels width of your whip that you can hit them with. Eek! Eek! Okay. There we go. I need to just be a little more patient there. Oh, Zershade, yeah, I know, that was unfortunate. Blaze says it was a difficult gameplay, memory-based click rhythm endurance beast. Okay, the whole thing, just the whole shebang. I gotcha. Well, and that's, yeah, I mean, oh! Eek! Oh boy. This is not going my way. Everyone, this is rough. I do recall this area. This is a tough area. This is real tough. Okay, we're getting intense here. We may have to give this one more shot from game over. If we do not make it, we will have to return to this game, because I can feel myself just getting tired, you know? And when you get tired, you start making silly mistakes. And I'm really hoping that I can actually beat this, but with silly mistakes, yeah, I'm not going to. So let's, after this game over, we'll do one more. I mean, I guess I could say that I won't get a game over, but you know, the likelihood of that happening. No! No! Oh my goodness, those eyes, they really are difficult to track when everything else is going on. Oh boy. Oh, that... Speaking of difficult sections and levels, all right, we're gonna give this another go, even though we have one more continue, but you know, we're not gonna just give up. We're not gonna do a game over here. You know, we haven't actually made it to the section where you would have a continue, you know, checkpoint. I don't even know if there actually is one in this level, to be honest. Okay, we're taking out the eyes. Hey, you know what? That reminds me of eye roll, Blaze. We share the same fate today. Exactly. We do, Blaze. We do indeed. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe what I'm gonna try this time, and it's a little bit silly. You know what? I'm gonna just skip the axe. Go up first. Nope. No! Oh my goodness, we're going for the axe. We're going for the axe because... yeah, it just makes sense. Can we get the eye if we do this? This is infuriating right now. Come on. No. Come on, there we go. Okay, so we've gotten the lower eye, and now we need to take this guy out, not get hit here. Okay, all right, good. And then up here, oh shoot, shoot! No! Oh, maybe I needed to do that. Every time I play Terraria, I base my character off of eye roll, right? Oh no! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! We have one hit left. This did not go well. Okay, phew. Ah, boy. Okay, that's actually a good way to do it. Nope. Oh my goodness. Oh, everyone. Oh, how sad it is. How sad it is. All right, let's try this again. This time, this is gonna be our final continue of the night, or the morning. It's actually morning. It's a global mana stream. Come on, remember this, mana. What we're gonna do here is attempt to make it through without getting a game over. If we get a game over, that's where we're gonna call the stream for today, because it is, obviously we've extended the stream a bit. I think we'll just have to continue on next time, which is fine. Maybe we can do a little bonus stream at some point to wrap things up. I don't know, we'll find out. Oh. So we need to take our time, which I'm not doing, and every hit counts in this. And the spikes are instant deaths, so we need to be really a lot more cautious. He says oh my goodness, as he just does everything wrong. There we go. That was good. Okay. Alright. Let's try and make it through. There we go. Okay, we've taken out that eye. This is intense. This is intense, everyone. Just like camping. No! How did that get through? No! That's not even fair. I whipped it. Oh, no. And it's gonna be back now. There's one, and there's two. Okay. Shoot, I have like one hit left in this section, which is not good. Cool. Alright, we've made it, and good, about half health. I'll take it. I'll take half health over no health and game over. Okay, we've made it. Woo! Rim says, also, I didn't mention this, but I like the Halloween border. Thank you, Rim. I appreciate that. I like it too. And Blaze says, spikes are instant death. I know something like that. Yeah. Yep. You do indeed, Blaze. Let's just do this. Alright, so these, we need to... That's not even cool. That's just not even cool. That is not even cool. That's not even cool. That's not even cool. It's not even cool. It's not even cool. It's even not cool. It's not even cool. Oh, man. Time to do this again. I might be running out of my stamina. I might be ready to put the game away. This is where, you know, I mean, there is a password system for this game. This is where I would have either done that or, you know, in games that didn't have a password, you know, you just leave the system running. Turn off the TV. That's what we did back in the day. Alright. Take it easy, Mana. You're doing well. Don't mess up. Cool, alright. One down. We're gonna have this one come join us. Or not. I guess it doesn't if we are clever that way. See, we didn't go all the way to the right, so it didn't spawn in. That's good to know for next time. That makes things a lot simpler, okay? Now up we go. Full health. Do not mess this up, Mana. You've got a good thing going here. Yeek! Alright, we've got another eye. Okay. Yeek! No, no, no! No, no! No! No, no, no! Oh, no, no! Oh, no, no! Oh, no, no! Oh, no, 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 no! No! I can't believe we actually did that. And we end up with about as much health as we had last time. Alright, fair enough. Hey, Dark Solid! How's it going? Wow, okay. Blaze says, actually, never mind, be back later, have to go shower. No problem. See you later, Blaze. Thanks for stopping by. Solid, how are you doing today? What's new? How are you liking the spooky background and everything? Alright, let's not mess this up. Okay, let's watch and observe for a bit. Nope. Okay, we gotta... How? How are we gonna do this? Nope. Darn it! No! Oh, it's the worst. I don't know how you're supposed to get through that. Wow, that timing is tricky. Okay, let's give this another shot. We still are, you know, I mean, we could still pull this off. It's possible. However unlikely, but it is possible. Squiggly plants, squiggly plants. And they're actually the same color as the ground, which makes them even harder to observe. Man, that was just heartbreaking, that last bit right there. Come on back, Eye. There you go. Come on back. Come on. There we go. Patience, young Mana. Oh, patience, young Mana 1. Oh, solid. That's great. And thank you. I'm glad you like the background. Yeah, no, I'll show you exactly how. Just let me know. Oh, that was close. Okay, here is where we want this eye to come back. Come back, come back, come back. There we go. Up we go, full health. This is going well. Keep the run alive, Mana. Keep the run alive. Okay. So we want to stay here. Hopefully that eye will come. Great. Now we can throw the axes. We will have full health. Not... Oh! Oh! Spoke too soon. I stood up. Oh, no. Alright, full health, full health. Whew. Alright, okay. Alright, alright. Oh boy, oh boy. I was actually on top and then I was nervous. Those spikes are just the worst. Alright, so here's where I need to figure out what to do. Do I need to get on top? Is it possible to jump on? I guess I could jump on the top. Okay, I'm supposed to go not underneath, but I'm supposed to go on the top. I'm sure of it now. But with only 2 more chances to do it. The timing. So precise. It's really unfortunate. I know, Rim. I was hoping that was going to be the one, too. but we still have another couple of shots, so it's not impossible yet. Oh boy. Reminds me of our Double Dragon Neon Solid, right? There's always those moments where you're just like, ah, so close, so close. And we are close. I'm actually looking forward to finishing that up with you. Which I believe isn't that next Saturday? Is that right? I believe so. Coming up soon. Okay, let's make it through. If we don't get hit, then we would have full health at the end of this. If we get hit, well, we won't. Does that sound right? No! Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no! Wow! Wow! Okay, we are not going to have full health, but we are going to have darn close. I can't believe that I managed to pull out a sneaky little double kill there with the 2 eyeballs. Whew. And Rim is going to practice Kiro Blaster soon. Yeah, sounds good. Solid says, sadly, no more copies to give away of Double Dragon Neon. That is okay. I don't know, maybe I'll pick up one for a final giveaway or something. We'll talk about that. Okay, so I think I should be. Oh boy. Oh really? I thought it was gonna crush me on the top, and it didn't. Nice. Let's grab that. No! Oh, big old spikes, big old spikes, big old spikes. What? Oh, they do fall down. You have to go under them first. Oh no, not one of these. Oh, yes, yes. No, 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 no. There's no way out. I finally make it through that, and then it's another thing. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. So Solid, do you remember playing this game? Super Castlevania 4? It's a good one. I will say that I definitely feel a lot more confident in the level up to that point now. And now that I know that I can safely go above and not get squashed, I'm not actually as concerned. It's just making sure you don't mess up that jump and then jump into the spikes on the side. Because the hitboxes are a little wonky. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Rim says, also, I could probably gift you Kiro Blaster for PC if you want to try it. Really, Rim? You have an extra copy? Let me take a look at it, Rim. I might take you up on that offer. That's very kind of you. And Solid says, yeah, only a little bit because I didn't own a copy. Yeah, I didn't own a copy either, and so I'm playing it, again, really, I mean, I've beaten the game before, but it's been a while, so quite enjoying it, though. Nope, 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 nope. Oh boy. Nope. Not good, not good. Not good. Oh boy. Alright, so we actually have only two out of our health. That's okay. Alright. I kind of botched it, but, you know, could have been worse. And we're at this section. This is where it's all or nothing. We've got two options. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, let's wait for the eye to come. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's terrifying. No, 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 no! No, 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 get it, go, 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 go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, farthest we've come, farthest we've come. Alright, how are we doing? How are we doing? Wall meat? Wall meat? No wall meat. Dang it. Okay. Oh, wall meat! Wall meat! Wall meat! Wall meat. Full health. We're doing great. We're doing great. Keep the dream alive. Oh no! 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 Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. We've got the heads flying. We've got the skellies everywhere. Oh, shucks. This is, oh, whip dangling at its finest right there. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, I really want to do this. Don't mess up, mana. Oh my gosh. I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's try one of these. Oh! Oh! Skelly! Bad Skelly! Bad Skelly! Oh my gosh. You can do it, Mana, Rim says. Thank you, Rim. I hope. Oh my gosh. Alright, they're both going up. Perfect. That's what we needed. Waited for that moment to get through. Ooh, invisibility. Invisibility? I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, shoot. And gone. Okay. Ooh. Maybe should wait for that, or we could do this. Let's grab that, huh? No! Oh, you bad skeleton! Bad skeleton! Alright, we're gonna have to cruise on through here because these are gonna fall. It's really hard to tell when those little acid drops are gonna drop down because, oh my gosh. Oh no. I can't jump over that. I've gotta thread the needle here. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. I have one hit left. There's no way I can jump over that, so I need to figure out if I can do like that. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, no. Oh no. Okay, we can go through the— oh, no! No! Okay, alright, we have a continue here. This is good, this is good. We found the checkpoint. Oh no. Oh my gosh. My heart is just pounding right now. Alright, go, 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 go. Okay, go, go, go. Oh. Oh, okay, go, 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 go. Yes, yes, that was awesome, awesome. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Let's go. All right. Yes, yes, yes. We're in business, we're in business. Okay, all right. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with this. This looks like an intense little area here. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, oh, oh. 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 Oh, yeah! Okay. 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 Alright. Oh no. Not something like that. Wall meat? Nope. Okay. Checkpoint. Yeah, Rim says. I know. Oh, finally. Finally, finally, finally. Okay. Oh, okay. We need to be like super cautious here. Oh, no! Okay. That was it. I mean, there is a part of me who really wants to continue and beat this level. But I did say I wouldn't, but at that point I also didn't think I would hit a checkpoint. I need some input. I need some input. Put it away now, end now, or do we continue and try and beat this level and then end it? I won't be playing beyond this level for sure. I can't do that. But do I try and beat this level? I feel like I've got some muscle memory for the first part. The second part does seem easier. What do you think? What does everyone think? Sorry, I know I'm backtracking. This is the worst. It's the worst. You're never gonna believe me. I don't know. I really don't know. That was so sad. Of course, Solid says go for it, but I don't know. Looks hard to me. Hey, Gally, welcome, Gally. Oh, sure, why not? Rim says, let's give it a go. All right, Gally, welcome to the stream. I have been having a blast. It's obviously a Halloween-themed stream, and the next one will be Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins on Monday night. Although, I mean, if I don't beat this, which I'm not going to beat it today, it's possible I might have to do a super sneaky mana stream later on to get the last couple levels, because I want to beat this Halloween. I want to beat this like now. You know, I want to beat it yesterday. But we are on what is kind of like the penultimate level. There is a final level, but it's split into two sections. So you could consider those either two stages or stage, you know, A and B of the same stage. So section A and B of the same stage, that is. So we're going to just play it by ear. Eek on when I will continue this game. But right now, I am so determined to beat this section at least. This has been giving me the hardest time out of all of the levels thus far. And Gally, have you played Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo? I am playing today on the SNES Classic Edition, as I don't actually own a copy of the game pack at this current time, sadly. I almost had a chance to get a copy, but it had label damage, and I wanted to hold off to get one with a good label. Yes, Rim, a sneaky mana stream, that's right. We'll throw a sneaky mana stream in there, not sure when, maybe later today, you know, tonight. No! No! That was so not cool! Oh! Oh, Super Castlevania 4. I thought we were friends. I really did. I really thought we were friends. So sad. Gally says, no, I haven't played it. I'm still waiting to purchase an SNES Classic. I only played old PC games and Terminator 2000 games. Oh, okay. Well, this is a fun one. It's my favorite Castlevania. It's a game that basically is more of an action platformer than the rest of the series. And the rest of the series, well, the first game is an action platformer, but then there started to be these RPG elements and eventually a lot of Metroid stylings brought in as well. But, by which I mean, by the way, in case any of you aren't familiar with what I mean, branching pathways and places that are blocked off because of the necessity for little weapons and upgrades that will allow you to progress. So really clever level design, because you'll get an upgrade that allow you to do the thing that you need to do to progress, rather than just sort of a very linear game. It was a very clever mechanic when Metroid first used it. Now it's commonly also associated with the Castlevania series, although I tend to I tend to prefer the the Metroid series when it comes to that style. Yeek! Yeek! Oh, that's right. Yeah, and of course, Gally, also you played the Wii. That's right. That's right. Hopefully you can still find 4 controllers. Oh my goodness. For the Wii, absolutely you can, Gally. The Wii is actually a very easy system to come by right now. It's kind of the perfect time, in fact, to get it, because a lot of people are still parting with it for pennies on the dollar. And Wii remotes are very, very common. You can get them for a very reasonable price. Of course, if you want to get the Motion Plus versions, then it costs a bit more. But the standard ones are just, a few bucks. Rim's gonna be right back. No problem, Rim. See you in a few. Here we go. Alright, it is time to do this. Oh, I'm so nervous. Yeah, let's get the knife. Okay. Run! Falling things, run! No! Shucks. Okay, so keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes! Okay. We're doing alright, we're doing alright. That is the toughest so far. So now we should pretty well be guaranteed a checkpoint. Yes! No, 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 this happened to us last time. This happened to us last time. One more hit. Ah, shucks. Ah, shucks. Oh, those bats. Those bats are so mean. How could they do this? How could they do this? The bats just know exactly where to be. All right. Oh, so you are looking for the Motion Plus ones, clearly, Gally. Yeah, those are still easy to find, although they are more expensive. And it fascinates me how simple this game looks, yet it's very efficient gameplay-wise. It is! Super, that's a good way of putting it, super efficient. Yeah, I like that. I would agree, it is, it telegraphs very well, and, it's very clear. Shoot, well, we hit a checkpoint, but that did not go well. Alright, so I was trying to take a shortcut, and this is a level that I shouldn't be taking shortcuts in. because those spikes are instant death. Boogers. Alright. So in this section, we're gonna go down here. That's good. Yeah, shucks. Alright, now we've got our full whip. So you can upgrade your whip a few times. That's when I flash like that and I get that little thing that almost looks like a chandelier. That is a whip upgrade. You can start out with your leather whip, then you get a chain whip, and then you get an elongated whip. So that's actually a really nice little mechanic because the length, really helps. You're trying to get enemies that are far away. It's going to be much more beneficial to have a whip. Alright, let's run, run, run. Make use of our invincibility potion. Ah, shucks. Run through the spikes. Okay. Alright, so this little section here is quite intimidating. Oh boy. I mean, it's almost impossible. Really. Oh! I did it the first time. I didn't realize those are also instant death. So not only are those spikes difficult to avoid, it's also instant death. Great. Great. This is gonna go swimmingly. Oh man. See, there you go. That was the upgrade there. Run, 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 run. Okay. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. And hopefully we don't have another one of those eyes. Alright. And yeah, those spikes right there. Instant death. Instant death. And there's that little green acid that's kind of coming down from the ceiling there. So, go figure. Alright, let's try this again now. Oh! Okay. Can we get anything? I mean, that's not actually going to help because that will kill us instantly. So, or will it? Maybe they won't kill me instantly. I'm not going to test it though. They kill you instantly. In case you're wondering, they kill you instantly. Ah, this stage. This stage. How did I beat this before? I mean, I know I wasn't tired, but still. It's really sad because you get to a point where you say, ah, right, I made it this far, now I can definitely beat this. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know, maybe today's not the day. We may have to, delay the completion of this for another time. Or maybe later today, but, no! How do you even? It's random, I believe. I didn't see a pattern. Oh, I don't think there was a pattern there. This is our last chance. This is our last chance, everyone. And run, make use of that. No! Oh shoot, I thought I actually had defeated that skeleton. Oh well, getting sloppy, mana, getting sloppy. Gally, how are you still working on your game today or this weekend, or are you gonna take a little break? Oh! Speaking of getting sloppy, alright, so here we go. This is the moment of truth. Alright. Chicken's good. Chicken's good. Ah, no! I was going for too far. Yeah, can't see a pattern. Think you just have to run for it, maybe. That could be, but sadly, that is all the time I'm gonna have for today, because it's, you know, that it's a tough it's a tough game to keep going on if you're you know, not your top of your game. So we're gonna take a little pause on this game. But what I would really like to do is see if you're, who would be willing to do a raid today, if we do a raid. Gally says, I'm taking 1 week breaks. Right now, I'm only playing a demo level with my kid. Oh, cool. Everything that I don't like is removed or replaced after that. Oh, that's cool. And that is a tough stage. I'm thinking we'll throw in a little sneaky mana stream. Not sure if it'll be tonight or what, but, you know, maybe it'll be, yeah, it'll probably be tonight, maybe. Yeah, probably tonight. Let me just take a look and see who I am currently following, and who is live, and who we might raid. So I'd like to do a little raid if you're willing to do it. Okay. Let's raid. Okay, I know who we're gonna raid. So we're gonna do a little raid here. You know what? If you are willing to do it, this is what it looks like. All you gotta do is just type that, of course. But you can type Mana Splash Raid. If you like what you see, that's all you gotta do. You know, follow if you are interested. This is someone who has been very kind, has been retweeting my posts about streaming, and she's just really cool peeps, pretty creative, and I think actually that Gally, you might appreciate the art style that she uses. So you get back as it's ending. I know we're gonna do a quick raid, but thank you all. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you coming and joining us. If you would please join me in this raid, that would be terrific. So, as always, do good and be well. I will catch you next time, and bye-bye.